Alright, what's going on YouTube? Castology here with another video today, and I just kinda wanted to talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the update that's coming up recently, and just touch bases with how I feel everything should be. Yeah, this is a big update. I hope the update does well. I think there are a few concerns for me here though. $10 for each of Nancy and the other guy Danny, I think. If these guys really are $10 each and they are very valuable to the game, it feels a little pay to win. Whenever we do have a small player base like this, that's not necessarily gonna help it at all. To move forward from that though, we also are getting a new map. I seen some pictures of it, not very impressed. I mean, it looks fine, looks like a fine map, but it looks like the other three maps that we have. Like, it looks like a mix of like gas station and family house. So, I mean, a new map is a new map. Some other things, in the huge updated devs were talking about trying to make the game a little bit more stealthy. That might help the game, but it also sounds like they're gonna make the killers way overpowered, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. It's just a very important update, and the fact that it's coming out the same day Dead by Daylight is gonna be dropping Chucky. I think that's just, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, that itself might just kill the game. The fact that you're dropping the same day that they're dropping Chucky. I hope it works out. I hope Texas does well. But even if this is a great update, even if this is a good update, if people aren't playing it because they rather go play with Chucky, then that's really gonna hurt Texas a lot. And I don't know why they decided to come out on the same day as Chucky does. I honestly think they should have went maybe a week before. But yeah, it's not the smartest marketing move that they've done, but I guess I get it. I'm not in love with this move either. This update really needs to this update needs to hit on full cylinders. We can't afford for it to not. The game can't afford for it to not. If it doesn't, then the game might just fizzle out and die out. It's had a worse start than Friday the 13th. It's probably one of the worst starts in a game has ever had. The player base isn't really trying to play. It's hard to find a game. And even when we get these new characters, it's going to be hard to play them because people are going to be doing more lobby dodging. There needs to be some kind of penalty to it. But at the same time, do you want to penalize such little player base you have already from not playing? I'd say barely 20,000 people from all platforms might be playing all at once. Maybe. It might be a little more, but it doesn't feel like much. And if you do penalize those people, what's the likelihood they come back? They probably won't come back. I think we're in a tough situation right now, but if this update does hit, I think it definitely could bring a lot of people back. We just need to be good. I don't agree with, I think Cook needs to get nerfed to the ground. I'm so tired of seeing Cook in every game. Hitchhiker needs to get nerfed a little bit. Johnny's fucking footsteps, that shit's fucking annoying. I need him to get out of there. I think just the worst thing and the hardest thing about it is right now, it's killers already feel pretty overpowered. I'm not gonna lie, and it just seems like they're just gonna make killers more overpowered with this update. Whenever the fact they really need to kind of buff victims, the victim perks, it seems like they're more nerfing the victims. I know we're in kind of a speedrun meta, and they don't really want that, but at the same time, it's only because we have to speedrun it. If not, then the killers are gonna get down there way too fast and start killing everyone before we have a chance to get out. You got Johnny and Hitchhiker coming down within the first minute of the game usually, if they are that aggro, and that is not a fun way to play because they just come down and then they just start hunting people. You don't even have time to open the door, so there has to be a way to slow down killers at the beginning. If that's by spreading them out on spawns, or You know, like, I don't know. I'm not sure how they want to do that. But at the end of the day, we need to really sit back and when this update comes out, we got to really sit back and consider, like, is this actually going to be a good game? Is it actually worth our time? Do we actually want to spend $10 per character when there's not even in-game currency yet? I mean, I don't know. It's like they just released the game way too incomplete, and it's really putting it in a hard place. Like, I really do like playing the game. I really do like playing the game. I just think there's a lot of flaws right now with just everything. It's just like we need to really reevaluate if this game was even a complete product whenever it came out. They might have felt like it was a complete product, but as time has gone on, it's not even finished. Like, we should have had more characters in this, and honestly, with how the game was going, we needed this kind of update like within the first month of the game, like with characters and maps and all. I don't know if they already had content prepared. I don't know if they just weren't prepared to install it yet. I don't know. I mean, if the main thing is if Nancy's gonna be broken and if Danny's gonna be broken, and then they're like must use characters. Like, if you have Nancy in a game, then you're gonna need Danny. And I'm sure you're gonna have a Danny, but like, is there even gonna be a point to buy him for $10? Like, and what if you don't play Killer? Like, you know what I mean? Then you gotta buy both of them. Like, if for like a bundle of them was $10, like, sure, like I would do that. $5 for both the characters that are released, like, that's easy. But I mean, I guess they do cost a lot to put into the game, but still, it's kind of like read the room kind of thing. They're gonna have to take some losses to bounce back. They can't make this with how the game is going. I don't think they're gonna be able to make it too profitable. I mean, $10 I guess is on the cheaper side, because the new Leatherface skin is like $15.99, so I guess $10 is pretty good, you know. And oh yeah, that's the other thing. Leatherface not being requirement. I wonder how they're gonna set up the map. Are there still gonna be all the barriers, or are they gonna take some of the barriers out? It's gonna be like, especially on Family House, that barrier upstairs. Are they gonna keep that, or are they gonna leave it out? You know, it's gonna be a big one of those things that people might realize Leatherface is actually really important to the game, and he might not be a requirement, but you're gonna really want him. But anyways, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and let the gameplay play the rest out. You know, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's say.
Turn it off. I'm running to it. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, Connie. I got Connie though. It's all good.
I'm turning it off. Really by holding pin.
See about holding pin? Alright. I'll make my way to the valve. Which door?
Down here by the bell.
Gotcha.
She's like dead. She's still in holding pin somewhere.
Let me break this thing first. Oh, I can feed Grandpa. When you're chopping a bear, swing or spam right when you are to chop it in half. You save 3.4 seconds off chop down time. Really? I did not know that. Appreciate that. It's actually pretty helpful.
I did not know that. Alright. Gotta go down tool storage. Yeah, bro, I'm about to try that. Oh, man. It's just like, it's just becoming like too much, you know? Like,